Hello, everyone, and welcome to Soren's Top Picks of the Week. Today, we're going to be talking about probably the craziest weekend we're going to have all year, and this is the Bristol Dirt Race. I've been waiting for this since they announced it because of how unexpected it's going to be, I think. And I want to talk about who's going to perform in both races. I want to talk about my theory for how both races are going to turn out. And, we'll just talk a little bit about it. I'm not going to mainly discuss about who's going to win heat races. We don't know who's going to be in heat races till I think it's Friday. So, and I want to get this out on Wednesday. So, we're just going to be talking about um, the main event because the drivers that I'm going to mainly be talking about, there's a good chance they're going to make the main event. So let's start off with the truck series. There's a lot of cup drivers racing. From the looking at the entry list, there's Daniel Suarez, Bubba Wallace, Myatt Snyder, and while he's not a cup driver, he's not a full-time truck driver. He's a full-time Xfinity. Ryan Newman, Kyle Larson, Martin Truex, Kevin Harvick, and I think that's it. I think they're all going to run very well if they do make it. Because you look at the owner's points, Ryan Newman has a very good shot of not making it. He's basically got to do very well in the heats to make it in. But looking at this, I think that you're going to see all of the Cup guys racing that do make the show going to run very well. Particularly Kyle Larson. Um, I think it's kind of obvious he's going to be a favorite. He won Eldora, the Truck Series Eldora race in 20. What year was that? It was either 2014 or 15. He's going to run very well. But if we're looking at Truck Series drivers that are going to run, well, I look at Grant Enfinger. I look at Stuart Friesen. I look at the veterans, Matt Crafton, guys that have a lot of experience on this dirt. I even look at Haley Deegan. She won an ARCA race or a K&N Series race on dirt. I think it was either last year in 2019. So she could always be a threat as well. There are 44 trucks racing. If I'm not mistaken, because of the heats, 36 can make it, meaning we're going to send home 8 trucks. I bring this up because I want to talk about guys that do not have a good shot of making the show. I'm just gonna briefly mention it. Ooh, and I forgot to mention Chase Briscoe's also racing in the Corey Roper 04 truck. I think he's gonna run very well. But trucks that don't have a good shot at making it, there are a few trucks that have not even raced this season. That's the number 39 Ryan Newman car for Diversified Custom Concepts. Both of the CMI Motorsport ones, if you don't know, those are the Races to Rally trucks. So Andrew Gordon and the 49, they haven't released a driver for the 83. Jessica Friesen, Stuart Friesen's wife, is driving the 62. So we don't know who's going. If I'm not saying, they have to race their way in. So that's just a lot of teams. There's some guys that are coming from other series that are going to be racing. Mike Margar for the 56. I'm assuming the teams that have not announced their drivers yet. Dawson Cram's team, one of the Rayum brothers, probably are going to get some special series drivers. But all those guys I mentioned, I think they're going to run well. We could also have a surprise winner as well, so don't be surprised about that either. Let's go to the Cup Series now. I'm going to just list a few names like I normally do, and then we'll talk about it. Kyle Larson, Chase Briscoe, Christopher Bell, Austin Dillon, Kyle Busch. I'm going to give you those 5 names. Let me go through each of them. Austin Dillon has run really well in some of the late model races. He's done pretty impressive, and I think we got to give him a shout out. Do I think he'll win? Probably not. Do I think he'll get a top 10? Definitely a possibility. Kyle Larson, he's going to run well. That's the same thing for Christopher Bell and Chase Briscoe. I think all three are going to run very well. I think they're some of the favorites. Kyle Busch has also raced various late model races at Bristol Dirt. In these past few events that have happened in the last week or so, he normally runs really well. There's some other guys like that I want to mention. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. has run dirt a lot. I think he's gonna run really well. Ross Chastain has experience in dirt. I don't think we're gonna see like someone like Martin Truex or Denny Hamlin or Chase Elliott or Ryan Blaney or Kevin Harvick or Brad Keselowski. I think we're gonna see either someone that's won but that was surprising when they first won, like Bell or Larson or Byron, or we're gonna see a new first-time winner, whether it's their first career win or first win this season. But I don't think we're gonna see someone that normally runs up front win this race. There are also some guys running one-off races. Chris Windom for Rick Ware, Mike Marlar for the Motor Business Management, Shane Golobic for Live Fast, Stuart Friesen making his first start for Spire, Ty Dillon's back for Gaunt Brothers, so they all have a good shot. Now that we got the drivers out of the way, right, because I think it's too unexpected to really make solid picks, I have a worry for this race. People have been talking about the weather, how the track races. Is it going to be fun to watch? And I'm worried by the way some of these late models and super midgets and how some of these preliminary races, the Bristol Dirt Nationals. I'm worried about one thing, and I hope NASCAR really thinks about how they're going to call this: cautions. I think there are going to be a lot of spins. There are going to be a lot of crashes from what we've seen. I think that's going to be the big trend. We're probably going to get to like over 10 cautions easily, I think. But NASCAR needs to be very decisive about when to call a caution. I think they got to really look at how they call road course cautions, right? Only call a caution if a car is stalled or they are so damaged that they can't get up, that they can't move, or they are a hazard. But I think we need to be very lenient on the way the cautions are called this weekend, or it's going to be absolutely garbage. We're also running a lot of laps. I think it's 250 laps. Don't quote me on that. But I hope that this race is run well. I'm positive that it's going to be a good race, but you never know. It could be absolutely garbage, and hopefully this will never. Well, I don't know. I don't really know if I'm like totally for it. We'll see how it goes. But thank you for watching, everyone. Remember, you can use code Soren72 to get free shipping off all orders, $20 or more when you order from Circle B Diecast. No diecast review this Friday with NASCAR. I have a different video coming out next Friday. We're going to review Austin Dillon's Texas win. Also, follow me on Twitter if you want, @ReviewSoren. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and goodbye.